Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly, and I'm once again vlogging, except this time it's kind of a special vlog. It's a really weird vlog, actually. It's super weird to be recording from here. For those of you guys who haven't been keeping up, I have recently moved. I moved out of the old apartment that Morgan and I shared for 8 years, about 8 years. And we both moved to this new townhouse, and it's crazy, it's incredible. The place has like twice as much space as our old place, and it's got an upstairs where this office is located, and our bedroom and a bathroom, and then we have a ground floor which has this huge living room and a big dining room and a kitchen, a really nice kitchen with hardwood floors. I'm excited to cook in there because if you guys didn't know, I am a huge cooking enthusiast. I love doing that. It's one of my best favorite hobbies. And then we also have a full basement. We have a freaking basement here, which is amazing because we have like extra space to put stuff that we're not using at the moment. We have an area where I can actually set up like a little retro gaming corner. There's all these like little cool things that are in this house that we love. We absolutely love. But we just recently moved in, and for those of you guys who weren't keeping up, I know some of you were like emailing me or tweeting me or shooting me messages, whatever, asking where I've been, where the content has been, and I apologize that I didn't plan ahead enough, that I wasn't able to get enough content scheduled out while this moving was going on, but during the moving process, it got all, like, it overwhelmed me. It was unfortunately out of my control. I didn't do enough, and I'm so sorry for that. I'm really sorry I didn't get videos up during that time. I tried to get some silly ones up. I obviously put up the cat videos, which a lot of you guys liked a lot more than I thought you were going to. And then I did that, like, impromptu YouTube live stream using my my smartphone, using my iPhone, which I unfortunately did in portrait mode. I'm so sorry about that again. I didn't realize, because it was my first YouTube live stream, that once you start the live stream, you can't just flip your camera to landscape mode. So I did the whole stream in portrait mode, and it's horrible. I'm really sorry for that. But thank you so much to those of you guys who came out to that and like donated and subscribed and whatever. And speaking of donations, I wouldn't be here without you guys. I would not be in this new apartment. You guys did this. Your support, your generosity, your desire to see me do YouTube and Twitch full time has been unreal lately, and it's supported me in every way. It's made my dreams possible. The fact that Morgan and I moved out of the old apartment that we didn't like very much to this one that has more space, the rent is cheaper, it's in a really nice quiet neighborhood. I have my own recording room now where I can stream and record and yell really loud if I want to, because this place is on the end of the building, so this doesn't share a wall with our neighbors, and I'm able to just record whatever I want. This back wall here, I don't have Batman, I don't have the bookshelf behind me anymore or anything like that, but it's going to have, you know, sound foam. It's going to be the generic YouTuber setup here, so I'm going to make this hopefully, you know, acoustically pleasing and visually pleasing for you guys in some kind of way. Apologies ahead of time because, once again, Morgan and I are in the midst of the move. Well, I mean, we've moved everything in at this point, and good God, do I have stories about that. But we moved everything in at this point. It's just we still have to unpack everything. So, audio, visuals, all that type of thing, the lighting in here. This is all very makeshift right now, so it's not going to be super high quality, and I apologize for that if there's any issues with those types of things moving forward. Speaking of, a big reason that this is so makeshift as well is when Morgan and I were moving our furniture out, my friend and I were actually lifting up my desk that I normally put everything on. And unfortunately, it broke. It fell apart completely. It just like imploded. We lifted it up, and like one screw came loose, and the entire thing just collapsed into a million broken bits and pieces. And the reason for that is it used to be Morgan's desk. She had it for like 14 years, and then she gave it to me to use for YouTube stuff. and unfortunately, it did fall apart, so I was like, yeah, let's just throw it in the dumpster. It's not worth trying to like salvage and like duct tape back together or whatever. So that's gone. So right now I have like this weird, horrible setup with like cardboard boxes and like books holding up things. The camera is probably not where it's gonna be every time that I record. So I have to go out and get a new desk at some point, which is a pain in the ass. But yeah, that's part of what's going on. Also, we weren't able to rent the moving truck for 24 hours, our big moving truck that we wanted to rent. Unfortunately, it was only available for half a day, and we didn't get it until like 6 p.m. in the day. They like totally screwed us over because obviously like we didn't want to be up till 6 a.m. doing stuff. We ended up doing that, but because of the fact that we didn't have it for as long as we wanted to, we weren't able to move everything out with it before we had to return it. And then because it was like 4th of July weekend when a lot of people were renting trucks, there wasn't another one available, and the whole thing was a mess. We wouldn't have made it out of there by the deadline if it wasn't for Morgan's parents. So if you guys are watching for whatever reason, thank you guys so much again for all of your help. You're true heroes. You helped us get out of the old place into this new place in the allotted time, and it was just so nice and generous of you, so thank you for doing that. But without Morgan's parents, we wouldn't be here. We'd probably still be moving shit right now, like not even a joke. We have a lot of crap. We accumulated so much junk over the course of like 8 years of living in our old place. So it was just, oh god. I mean, if I had to give tips to people who are moving, definitely plan ahead of time, like months ahead of time, not like weeks. Like we did like weeks ahead of time. We were like, that's plenty of time. But then Morgan went to go see her friend for a week. When she came back, she was sick. Unfortunately, wasn't able to help out as much as we would have liked her to. Just everything went wrong that could possibly go wrong. It was an incredibly stressful time. It was really overwhelming. At one point, Morgan fell and hurt her ankle really badly. She's okay now. She didn't like break it or sprain it or anything like that. She's fine, but she fell and it sort of put her out of commission for a whole day of the move because it did take days and days for us to do this move. And it was nuts. It was so tiring and, like I said, stressful. But amidst all the stress, you guys were supporting me every step of the way. You had already, you know, like done so much for me to allow me to get to where I am right now. And the fact that even while I wasn't streaming, people were donating to the stream donation link that I have on my my Twitch page. That was unbelievable. I was like, why are you guys doing this? I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing the service that I say that I want to do, which is, for those of you guys who don't know, I stream over on Twitch almost every single night because I love being able to talk to you. It's just another way for me to be able to communicate with the community. And I wasn't doing that at the time because I was moving and we didn't have internet, and it just like, people wanted to support me, and that was really, really moving. It was incredibly just overwhelming and emotional for me. So thank you guys so much, because like that type of thing really bolstered my spirits. People were sending me really encouraging tweets and messages, and that just meant a lot. So on top of the fact that you guys helped get me here, you also helped me through the process where there were moments where I legitimately was like, I'm gonna throw in the towel, spend like the last couple $100s I have to get like a mover because this is crazy and I can't do all this. And you guys really rooted me on, and I can't ever say thank you enough for that. Thank you so much for allowing me to, you know, pursue my dreams, to do this crazy weird YouTube thing full time, to move into a home where hopefully I'll be able to create better content for you all, because that's what I want to do. I want to keep giving back. The whole time I wasn't able to record, I was furious, not with you guys, but with myself, because I hadn't planned videos out well enough and I wasn't able to record. Like, I get really frustrated when I can't make content because I love doing it. I love being able to give back. I love being able to be like, hey, I want to make this thing. Okay, let's go create it. Poof, it's been created. And I wasn't able to do that during the moving process. So you guys really kept my spirits high. And I did want to say thank you for that so much. It's a crazy change. The cats, when we first got them here, really hated it and they were like freaking out, but they're doing a lot better now. Plinko and Sig, the stars of those videos I put up, they love it here now. They're like exploring, running up and down the stairs, having a blast, just finding places here in the new home, and it's just it's a really warm, nice, welcoming place, and you know, I'm happy to invite you guys into my home through my videos and through my streams and things like that. So thank you for welcoming me home, and hopefully you guys feel that this is, you know, a great new home for the community. I'm super pumped to make content here, because like I said before, I'll be able to make new different types of content. I'll be able to make like some horror videos or action game videos where I can like yell a little bit more loudly and robustly, because once again, I am on the end of the building, so I'm not going to be annoying anybody besides Morgan, and it's gonna be great. Not that I'm gonna be changing up my content completely or anything like that. I'm very comfortable in the niche that I've found. I love playing the dating sims and the visual novels and the adventure games where I get to do the voice acting and get really into the story with you guys. Still going to be doing a ton of that, but I'm going to be introducing more content on top of that. I'm going to be making music, like I mentioned over on Twitter a couple times, because I used to make music back in the day, and I sort of fell away from that, and I'd love to get back into doing that. There's so many creative things that I want to do with this space, and once again, I wouldn't have it without you guys. So thank you so much for everything. Thank you for bearing with me, for being patient while you were waiting for this new content to come out. I can't guarantee, by the way, that I'm going to have content every single day of this upcoming weekend here. I'm going to be in Indianapolis for Indie PopCon. I actually have to get on a flight in about 10 hours. So I am making as much content as possible. By the time this vlog goes up, I'll either be on the plane or I will be just landing in Indianapolis. So I'm really excited for that, though. Indie PopCon is going to be awesome. I'm going to get to meet a ton of you guys. I'm going to get to say thank you in person for all of your support. You guys have just been an unbelievable group of people lately. I really, when I say that this is the best community on YouTube, I mean it. There is not a better community on YouTube than you guys. So thank you so much for being here, for supporting me. I hope that the content that goes up on the channel, whether it's every day or every other day or whatever it may be for the next few weeks here as Morgan and I get settled in, I hope that it pleases you and it makes you laugh and it makes you smile. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Like I said, I have a little less than 10 hours to get everything ready. I still have to make more videos beyond this one. So hopefully you enjoyed this update from me. Hopefully I'll see a lot of you at PopCon. I'm so excited to do my signings and my panels and all those sorts of fun things. You guys, just meeting you in person is going to be so exciting. I love doing it every single time I've gone to. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this here, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video and favorite it. Also be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.